Isn't this a lovely game? Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Cairo and welcome to the Redux of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Now technically, this is one of the few Reduxes I'll do where the gameplay was not actually a let's play at all, but it was a totally separate video where I was trying to speed run and I chose to do Getting Over It. But this was a video done August 11th, 2023, and I'll show you my time right now. My time was 6 minutes, 50 seconds, and 320, oh my god, I can't speak. 6 minutes, 50 seconds, and 328 milliseconds. Now, it's been a very long time since I've actually played it, but the main point I want to have for this Redux is whether or not I actually do good in this game still. Since I believe the time I had gotten was about like 20 minutes, I believe, so we'll see if I do better in it. So yeah, enough talking, new game. Look at our boy. Lovely. Alright, let's get started. Oh, we're already moving back. Oh god. I've switched up so much since I've played this one.
What?
Oh, I almost got up there.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
Oh, my boy Bennett. Love him.
It was due, as I have. Or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute.
Whoa! I flew. Wow.
Put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument.
Okay, we're doing good.
And then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go.
Oh no, I'm perfectly okay.
I'll be here.
I'm perfectly okay today.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip.
Yep.
I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game.
Oh, I'm not gonna stop.
I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Well, don't do that part. I don't like that.
It's a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking.
Ugh.
The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers
get me up there
very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. What?
Well, I'm really not heard of a B game.
It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed.
Okay, there we go. We're up here now.
Or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
I don't want to talk over Bennett because I hate getting rid of the philosophy of it, as I'm doing right now.
It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident.
Oh, I was scared there.
Through them, once you have the correct method, or the correct equipment, or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
Okay, I'm doing really good.
It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world,
First time!
and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink.
Ooh, we're kind of falling apart here.
To be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh.
Okay, there we go.
And unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. Be games, be movies, be music, be philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid
AI now.
Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight. In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things? When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the...
Oh, I definitely feel that.
The clicks of the feckless. But that's not you.
You're an acrobat.
You could
swallow a baseball bat. Yeah, I've played this game a bit.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for...
I wish! Fucking hell, I wish.
That's culture too. But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed?
I don't like this section.
Feeling frustrated. It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice. It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
Yes. My
It
skills.
means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me. We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite.
Okay, thank God.
An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you. Have you thought about who you are in this?
8 minutes 36. That is a really good time. Wait, send email to Bennett. What happens if I do? But nothing happened. That is really close. That is very close. For a second, really quickly. I muted this. Oh my god, look at my baby face. Look at me at 1080p. And look at how bad of a quality my video is. Dude, my walls weren't even, like, it just had some of my shit on the wall. Nothing else. This was the most bare room ever. I slept in that room. Wait, no, I need to play this part, though. I have to play the John Cena part. Until WWE star John Cena came out of thin air and said, "Shut your pussy ass up, boy." And I was so confused. So I asked, "What do I do then?" And John Cena looks passionately into my eyes and simply says, "You don't get shit done unless you shit and cum." And with those words of encouragement, I was filled with determination and willpower to overcome this speed. All I say in goodbye is KKK. I was in a totally different era. What was I doing? Dude, oh my god, the way I made content back then was so different. This was the era when I had my face cam like this. And I just recorded the Let's Play. Now I do so much more than that. Also, I've gotten copyrighted for playing, Rocky. I'll let Brandon say it, because apparently It was 3126.344. What can I say? I am significantly better than me back then. Now we'll try one more time. One more time to beat our record and see where we get. I'll see you on the flip side.
Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me. We have the same taste, you and I.
Okay, I did it. 8 minutes, 1 second. I got screwed over. I'll say that. I got very screwed over. I was doing incredible until I got to the bucket and I got to the mountain. I was doing an absurd job. An absurd job. Alright, so we haven't beaten our record. Not yet, at least. I've done really good, though. What am I, like a minute, maybe? Like a minute and a few seconds off? And that's just because of circumstances not doing well. I thought I was gonna get 5 minutes for a second. I was like, wow, I'm doing really good. But yeah, just like the original video, I did it short and sweet because I've already completed the game. I have 50 hours in this game, and I've gotten to the top of the mountain 50 times. Which explains why I'm like significantly better than pretty much most other YouTubers. But yeah, that was really fun for a Redux. My camera, I think, is a bit slow. Yeah, if you guys don't know, it starts off all the way over to the side. I have to move it over and down. And if it gets stuck like that, or like it starts going slow, I have to fix it by increasing its buffer time. Yeah, really good for Redux, because I think my channel has changed totally since then, and obviously I'm a better gamer because of all this facial hair. Yeah, let me know in the comments, how well did you guys do at this game when you initially played it, because apparently mine was pretty bad. 31 minutes, that was pretty bad. But yeah, anyways, that's where I'm getting the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.